Dr Reuel Khoza, welcome back to the University of Warwick. How does it feel to be here today?
Thank you very much. Nothing could have been a better honor. I actually do owe Warwick a huge debt of gratitude. First, the persuasive work that Lord Bhattacharyya had on me that led me to me doing the PhD. And secondly, for the university to have seen it appropriate to confer on me the LLD. Nothing could have been a better honor as I turned 70. I turned 70 just a few days ago.
Many congratulations.
Yes, thank you very much. And then thirdly, the work of Warwick in Africa. I'm a trustee in South Africa, and they some 2-3 years back decided to work with me at a school that I founded, and that school is the leading light in the whole of the Mpumalanga province. It actually produced two best students in the province, and one of them was the second best student in the entire country. That school was the best performer in the province and one of the best performers in the country overall. We are greatly indebted to Warwick for their intervention.
Because as you referenced, this is your alma mater. You are a Warwick graduate yourself.
Very much so.
And what is it about this university? What brought you here in the first place? Why did you want to come and study here?
Essentially the phenomenal persuasiveness of Lord Bhattacharyya, the professor. He visited a number of us. Amongst others, he came to talk to me and he said, well, I understand you have a master's degree from a British university. I would like to interest you in joining the Warwick Manufacturing Group. He was so persuasive, I was sold. But in addition to that, he said he could actually put together a program to help female students with a junior degree in science, a master's program. And we actually embarked on that and had 40 master's students that came to study engineering here, particularly electrical engineering. And 39 of those passed, a few of them with flying colors, and went back to South Africa, and their impact was transformative in terms of exploding the myth that you cannot be a black graduate who is female and be active in electrical engineering.
And to reflect on your life and sort of the position you now find yourself in, one of the leaders of the South African business community, widely regarded and respected. You know, when we think back to the young you, could you ever have envisioned you'd got where you are today? Did you have a plan? Did you have that ambition?
There was a general plan and a general compass that is internal. It is important that whatever you do be purposeful. It is important that you have a desired end state. It may not be crystal clear, but it might be sufficiently strong to have beckoning power. You must also be standing on terra firma in terms of your value system. Something in you must say that I will be upright, I will be disciplined, I'll be diligent, and I'll pursue my ambition doggedly. I think that is important. And then the rest actually follows. So the beckoning vision, that you have a personal vision, which you should be able to articulate to yourself in fairly brief terms, that keeps beckoning. And the end product may be better. It may be a little less than what you envisioned, but it will in any case have actually served to beckon you into the future. That is important. You cannot be aimless. You cannot be without a purpose. Something in you must say that I was brought into this world for a purpose.
Yes.
And I'm going to deliver on that.
And say you're at the beginning of your career now, and you, with the knowledge that you have and the experience that you have now, if you were to think about yourself starting off in a career, what would you, from your position today, be sort of advising a young person to be thinking about? Which areas of business, which areas of work would you be saying, this is the future, this is where if I were you, I'd be concentrating?
I would say that follow that which your desire directs you into. But lately, with much talk about the fourth industrial revolution, which in fact will revolutionize all of our lives, whatever it is you do, make sure that you have a measure of mastery of what innovation is going to be about, of what the fourth industrial revolution is going to be about. But when all is said and done, the most important thing is what is your value system as a human being?
Yeah.
Do you value integrity? Do you value ethical conduct? Do you value probity? In other words, behaving in a manner that is beyond reproach and striving to do that. Do you believe in diligence and applying yourself? Do you also believe in being courageous in what it is you do? That as a base, as a value system, I think it's very, very important. So whatever you do, make sure it's values driven, but beckoned by a compelling vision about what you mean to do for yourself, for those that are significant others around you, and for humanity.
We're delighted to hear about that success and also to welcome you back to your family here at Warwick. Very good. Thank you so much for your time.
Much appreciated, Tom.